Marit Bjørgen was born on March 21, 1980, in the small town of Sør-Varanger, located in the far northeastern part of Norway. Raised in a family with a strong love for outdoor activities, she developed an early affinity for sports, especially cross-country skiing, which is deeply embedded in the Norwegian culture. Growing up in the remote town near the Russian border, Bjørgen had easy access to the snowy landscapes, where she and her siblings would often partake in winter activities. Her parents, both avid skiers, played an influential role in introducing her to the sport. By the age of 10, Bjørgen had already joined the local ski club, where she began competing in regional events. With each passing year, her passion for skiing grew, and she started to display remarkable talent and endurance, which would later propel her to international stardom. Early on, her natural ability and determination were evident, setting the stage for an illustrious career ahead. As a young athlete, Marit was inspired by the Norwegian cross-country skiing legends of the past, especially Bente Skari, whose achievements she admired. As she honed her skills, Bjørgen's ambition expanded beyond local races, and she started aiming for higher-level competitions. By the time she entered her teenage years, she was already a promising skier on the national scene. Her commitment to both training and academics ensured that she balanced her budding athletic career with her studies, a trait that would remain important throughout her life. The rise of a champion. The early years in international competition. Bjørgen's breakthrough in international competition came in 1999, when, at just 19 years old, she made her World Cup debut. Her first taste of success on the international stage came quickly, as she began to show promise in distance races, sprints, and relay events. By 2001, at the age of 21, Bjørgen earned her first World Cup victory in the freestyle sprint at Canmore, Canada. The win marked the beginning of a stellar career, as she would go on to dominate the sport for the next 2 decades. Marit's natural ability in both sprint and distance events made her a versatile and feared competitor. Her ability to adapt to various race formats and her enduring stamina allowed her to excel in different conditions, whether it was uphill climbs or fast sprints. Over the next few years, her name became synonymous with success, and by 2003, she had already established herself as a regular contender in World Cup podium finishes. In 2003, Bjørgen made her debut at the FIS Nordic World Ski Championships in Val di Fiemme, Italy, where she finished with multiple podium finishes, including a gold medal in the relay event. This event laid the foundation for her legacy as one of the sport's premier athletes. With each passing year, Marit improved her race times, built her reputation, and cemented her place among the world's best. The career peak, dominating the cross-country skiing world. Bjørgen reached her peak in the 2010s, particularly in the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. At the age of 30, she won 5 medals, including 3 golds, in one of the most outstanding Olympic performances by a cross-country skier. This achievement solidified her place as a dominant figure in the sport. By the time of the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Bjørgen was already a household name. Her incredible performances earned her 3 more gold medals, making her one of the most successful Olympians in the sport of cross-country skiing. Bjørgen's crowning achievement came in 2018, when she cemented her place in history with a final gold medal at the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. At that point, she had already amassed a remarkable collection of Olympic golds, silvers, and bronzes, confirming her status as the most decorated Winter Olympian in history, with a total of 15 Olympic medals, 8 golds, 4 silvers, and 3 bronzes. The peak of her career came in 2011 and 2012, when she dominated the FIS World Cup circuit by winning the overall World Cup title for 4 consecutive seasons, 2009 to 2011, and adding additional titles in the sprint and distance events. Marit's dominance was unparalleled, and she became a fixture at the top of the podium at nearly every competition she entered. Her achievements on the World Cup circuit further included 26 World Cup wins in the individual sprint events and 18 World Cup victories in distance races, both of which were remarkable feats for an athlete competing at the highest level. Marit's legendary work ethic, relentless training, and unwavering focus contributed to her long and prosperous career. The perfection of her technique, her attention to detail in her preparations, and her ability to handle pressure were all key factors in her sustained success. Main achievements and records: 8 Olympic gold medals. Marit Bjørgen's Olympic career is legendary, with her achievements at 5 different Winter Games spanning from 2002 to 2018. She won an incredible 8 gold medals and a total of 15 Olympic medals, making her the most decorated Winter Olympian in history at the time. 18 World Championship golds. Bjørgen is a dominant force at the FIS Nordic World Ski Championships, where she accumulated 18 gold medals, 5 silvers, and 5 bronze. Her success at the World Championships helped define her as one of the most accomplished cross-country skiers of all time. 8 World Cup overall titles. Her dominance on the FIS World Cup circuit earned her 8 overall World Cup titles in the years between 2005 and 2018, making her one of the most successful skiers in the history of the World Cup. Retirement and legacy. After an illustrious career, Marit Bjørgen announced her retirement from competitive skiing in 2018, following the Pyeongchang Olympics. She had achieved everything there was to achieve in the sport, and at the age of 38, it was time to step away. Her legacy, however, remains unparalleled in the world of cross-country skiing, and she continues to inspire future generations of athletes. Final years and legacy. A new chapter. Following her retirement, Marit Bjørgen transitioned to a new chapter of her life, focusing on her family and her newfound roles as a coach, ambassador, and philanthropist. Marit also became involved in promoting skiing and maintaining her fitness, often participating in recreational races and skiing events. Despite no longer competing professionally, she remained a prominent figure in Norway's sporting culture. Her legacy in the sport of cross-country skiing is immense, and her accomplishments are celebrated not only by Norwegian fans but by skiing enthusiasts around the world. Marit's exceptional versatility, resilience, and sportsmanship earned her respect from both her peers and fans alike. She remains an icon of the sport, with her name forever etched in the annals of skiing history. Beyond her athletic achievements, Marit has become a role model for women in sport, showing that it is possible to have a successful and long-lasting career at the highest level while balancing personal and professional goals. Her dedication to her family and her efforts to give back to her community have made her a beloved figure, not only in Norway but across the globe. Marit Bjørgen's remarkable career and achievements continue to inspire future generations of cross-country skiers and athletes in all sports, and her legacy will remain intact for decades to come.